Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Jets, and it comes your way next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. I'm Kate Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Able to get it to Barkley. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Looking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
2nd and 10 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Bend. bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. He's on the move. He's running for it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 4th and goal.
Back to throw, needs the end zone. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
The Jets and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 39. And the Colts get to him, he goes down. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And they're going to be... The Jets ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Barkley's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 1. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. To throw here on first down. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Barkley. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's the give on third and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
That one's cut along the left sideline. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. Touchdown, New York. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Throwing from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Right side, cut by Davis. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they take him down right along the 30. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jets football, and they trail. Their playoffs hanging in the balance. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it again. Complete out to the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here he is now, 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Throwing it to start this drive. Cut out left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Back to throw now. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Pass play coming here. Connects on the crosser. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll look to throw it. Davis there to grab it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Back to throw. Completed to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Carter. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. So now, here's 3rd and goal. To throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Goes to the Jets. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.